Hi there, Leo. Happy New Year. I am bringing you your January 2018 channeled message from Spirit. And for those of you who are Law of Attraction followers, I've recently began channeling Abraham, so prepare for your vibrations to get in alignment. But I'm going to channel the message that you need to know, Leos, for this month to be able to manifest what you want. So let's just go ahead, Leos. I'm going to bring in Spirit. So Leos, what we would most like you to hear this month is to release that pressure. Release that need to control. Release that need to have to deliver. Release that need to have to be the leader. Release that pressure of, am I doing enough? Am I doing it right? Oh God, I could have worked more yesterday. Why did I sleep? I could have worked more. Oh, I should be doing more for my kids. I should be, I need to be doing, I should be. Let that go this month, Leo. And we invite you to adapt a mantra, an affirmation of, I am enough. Breathe in. Breathe out. I am enough. Breathe in. Breathe out. I am enough. Breathe in. Breathe out. I do enough. Breathe in. Breathe out. I do enough. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Leo, the more that you this month can open up to allow others to do for themselves, allow others to express themselves, allow others to potentially make the plan, allow others to provide the entertainment, allow others to provide the strength, the more that you will allow an ability for them to step up and shine, and the more that you'll allow yourself to be able to begin to enjoy more. And with that, we invite Kelly to do a 12 card spread for you guys. Okay, Leo, so Leos, you guys are the first sign that Spirit has told me to do a full-on 12 card spread for. So let me get some room on my table here. And let me shuffle the cards. Some of the other signs only got like 3 cards. So I'm curious what's going to come up for you guys, Leos. Alright, Spirit 12 card spread. I think that's a Celtic cross then, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I need to do a Celtic cross, Spirit, or 12? Oh, just pull 12 card. Okay. Okay, Spirit. They're having me pull an entirely new spread. Almost got the card shuffled, guys. Thank you for your patience. I just always want to make sure that after I channel Spirit, that the tarot cards have pick up on the new energy that's just been expressed. So that's why I like to shuffle it this way. Alright, Spirit, what would you like Leos to know via the... Okay, so what kind of spread am I? 12 card spread. What spread am I doing? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my table's not big enough. I'm going to push you guys back a little bit more. Okay, and you want right here too. Okay, Spirit. Ooh, we got the wheel. All right, okay. We got the Queen of Air. All right. All right, Spirit. It's a whole new spread. So what do you want Leos to hear? Okay, Leos, so it kind of looks like... Okay, so it looks like in the past there was a bit of you becoming, you got the Queen of Fire upright, followed by the 5 of Fire reversed. So Leos, it looks like there was definitely a time of you kind of stepping up, Leos, in a big way to kind of be a leader, a warm, compassionate person, an extrovert to really make it a good time for people. You kind of stepped out of your comfort zone a bit there, Leo, and really stepped into your own in a very like confident way, in a very like extroverted way, in a very much, oh, hello everyone who's catching this live. We're doing Leo right now. But however, Leo, like the conflict that you ran into, what was the 5 of Fire reverse? So that's letting you know that there were some people who just wanted different things than you, and that's okay. And that there are some people who wanted different things from you, and they didn't speak up. So how were you to know? Hey, what's up, fellow Capricorn? Like, how were you to know? They didn't speak up. So from there, though, gain that understanding, Leo, that you stepped up in a new way, allowed yourself to be vulnerable, allowed yourself to really step up there in a bigger way. And just know that behind the scenes, there were just some people who wanted different things than you, and that there were some people who weren't speaking up for themselves. So the kind of any repercussion you may have felt from that, any law of attraction followers, any resistance you felt, any low vibe stuff, any anger, any of that lower stuff that you felt, like, know that that's where it came from. Because from there, that there is a little fear of, it's a little bit of lack mentality that kind of popped up from there. Because I know how that can feel, guys, when you put yourself out there in a big way, in a first way, and you kind of, all right, I'm going to go big, I'm going to throw this dance event, and like 2 people show up. That would have been the Queen of Fire energy. I'm going to throw this big event for people. I'm going to do this big thing. But then not enough people showed up, you know? So it just means the lack mentality that's come into your head. Rest assured that it's just people wanted different things and they weren't voicing it to you. So how were you to know? How were you to know, Leo? So release the blame, release the blame of yourself, you know. Make enough sense, guys? Make sure to comment after I finish the live video, because any comment done during the live video, I don't see it, but I love that you're all here watching it live. Mwah, I love you all. Yeah, because it looks like you closed off from whatever happened in the past, Leo. You closed off. So it's kind of, we most want you to hear, Leo, that like rest assured that it's just that some people didn't speak up for what they wanted, didn't voice their opinion. So how are you to know? Release that blame, release that pressure, and release the lack mentality that came from it, and release the little bit of, not stinginess, but release you became a little closed off from it, Leo. So release that, knowing that it's just someone, they weren't speaking up for what they wanted, and you couldn't know, you know? Because what's going on right now is we got the Wheel reversed, we got the Page of Water upright, we got the Queen of Air upright, followed by the 7 of Water upright. So what this is, so Leo, just know that in your past, what made you closed off, like, so you got the lack mentality, followed by you kind of became a little closed off, right? You got the Wheel reversed. So the Wheel is very much, it's a soul level lesson. It's a huge life lesson. Some religions call this a karmic lesson. But because it's reversed, you're not allowing the change to happen. In the Wheel, the change is going to happen no matter what, okay? And it may or may not be unicorns and flowers and rainbows. The Wheel isn't always unicorns, rainbows, and flowers as you go through this change. But the lack mentality and the closing yourself off has turned the card upright. So this is a soul level lesson that you need to learn about releasing the pressure, about releasing a sense of responsibility for making others happy. Leo, don't learn that lesson now. Instead of resisting the lesson reversed, turn that frown upside down and just embrace the lesson so you can move on about. Spirit is just laughing at the way I said that to you guys. So from there, though, know about like this lesson that you're learning right now, Leo, is very much about you learning to communicate in a more loving way. You learning to communicate, Page of Water upright. It's about you learning to communicate in a more loving way, in a way that also allow others to speak up more, in a way that isn't so definitive, is in a way that isn't so, here's what's happening 100%. Because it's kind of like that lesson, for lack of a better words, it's the lesson between a dictator and a leader. you're learning how to incorporate what others want into the plan to go forward. And that's where, instead of being the queen of fire, because you guys were the queen of fire in the past, and that's the kind of queen, you were going out there in a way that was, guys, let's go to this party, let's amp it up. You were trying to use your natural charisma, your natural, because Leos, I love going to parties with you guys. Oh my God. You've got that fire, you got that spunk, let's just have fun. But it's about knowing that, like, it was you were trying to use that charisma to get others pumped up, and they just didn't want it to happen. So it's about learning to communicate in a way where you also incorporate the ideas of the other people around you, so that you can make a plan and be the queen of air. Because the difference between the queen of fire and the queen of air, the queen of fire gets really amped up in the emotions, the creativity. The queen of air is also very passionate, yet also a little bit more in the human level brain, like adding a little bit of logic to it, Leo. So you're learning how to communicate and express yourself, communicate and express your plans in a way that more people feel incorporated, in a way that has a balance between the emotions and the logical brain. Okay, because from there, okay, wow, Leos, this is a huge lesson from you. Hey, everyone. Oh, we got someone from South Africa watching. Hello. So the queen of air, it's about learning to, you can still be the passionate you, Leo. You can still be the passionate Leo. I can see the comments. I'm just trying to get the message out right now, guys. But I'll be back on later in the week to do live reads for people, just to have some fun and hang out. I'm just trying not to get distracted by them, Gucci. But sup, everyone. Thanks for watching. Okay, sorry, back to your message, Leo. So it's about you stepping up and becoming the queen of air, the full expression of logic and emotion, the balanced you. Because, okay, Spirit. See, I get distracted by the comments. So where are we going, Spirit? Stepping up in a way where everyone else is incorporated. And then from there, because once you do that, the big lesson that you're learning, Leo, is essentially not to get your feelings hurt so easily. I hate to deliver this message, but Spirit's only saying it if you're ready to hear it. It's like, because sometimes if you tried to host a party and people come, you obviously feel good, right? But sometimes if you host a party and like one or two or no one shows up, it can hurt your feelings. But the reaction that you had is you went into lack mentality and you closed yourself off from others. It's kind of like that whole, well, if they're not going to show up, then why am I friends with them? Whatever situation it might be. If you're a business owner, it'd be something like, well, if my partner can't sign the contract on time, it's almost as if you're taking things too personal, Leos. You're taking things way too personal, Leo. That's the lesson you're learning, because you got the wheel reversed, so you're resisting the lesson, but the quicker you learn the lesson, the quicker you're going to get moving on to manifesting and having a good life. And that lesson is Page of Water, communicating in a loving way that's very empowering and encouraging for others, and in a way, the Queen of Air, in a way that incorporates everyone's ideas so that you can be a leader. And then, because from there, you won't get stuck in, you know, those downward spirals for a day, 2 days, 3 days, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, where you're just in your head and your emotions, and you're like, I can't believe they did that. Why did they do that to me? I can't believe they said that. You're going to cut that time in half and actually start taking action instead of getting instead of getting that whole analysis paralysis, instead of getting butthurt, for a slang term, of how people react and respond. You'll be able to, hey, it was the holidays, people already had plans, it's okay, but you can still stay happy. You can still stay in alignment. Because what you've got going on into the future, Leos, excuse me, you got the 10 of Air upright, so you're at the end of a cycle. Then you got it followed by the Ego card, followed by the 8 of Fire upright, followed by the 9 of Fire. So you're definitely going to have action this month. You're definitely going to get back into... definitely going to get back into alignment. You're definitely going to start taking more forward movement going forward. But it's kind of about taking the next step, Leo. Kind of move on from whatever emotional drama, trauma, emotional hurts and upsets you may have felt and experienced. And it's about continuing to, like, go ahead and start taking that next step. Because you're definitely at the end. You're definitely... So, okay, so check it out. You got the Wheel reverse, which is the main arcana card of learning a lesson. In the now, so it just means you're resisting your lessons. But you got the 10 of Air in the future. But the 10 of Air is like at the end of a completion cycle. So you're very much going to learn the lesson, Leo. But because it's a minor arcana card coming out in the future, not a major arcana card, it's letting you know that everyone's going to learn it. How do I say it? Law of attraction, the journey of getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready. You're taking some of the steps now, but there's still more to learn. So you're doing a good job. There's just a little bit more to learn. And so going in the future, you're definitely very much learning, Leos, that your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts, what you say, how you think, what you feel, create your reality. So it's kind of like you've learned enough of the previous lessons that you're going to begin learning the next one of, wow, I can choose to feel better. I can choose to do different things. You're really going to learn that like sense of empowerment lesson. And so from there, once you kind of realize that you have a choice of how you feel, you have a choice of the thoughts that you say and all of that stuff, things are going to be picking up again. You got the 8 of Fire upright. So just know that any emotions that you may be feeling or any emotions that you may be going through, it's going to pick up. Okay, because that's what you have coming in the future, and then you got it capped off with the Knight of Fire. So that's definitely it's the night of you're going to take action again. You're going to be getting out there, moving again, and you're going to get there and start accomplishing things again. So go ahead and allow yourself the time to rest now. Allow yourself the time to tend to your vortex. Allow yourself the time to tend to your emotions. Allow yourself to just do things that feel good. Spirits, anything else you want Leos to know? No, from that, we just invite you to open up. You're very charismatic. You are very leadership quality, Leo. So we just invite you to open up, to expand and grow in terms of how you lead, in terms of how you amp people up, in terms of how you go to social gatherings. You're fine tweaking your unique ability to charm, to bring delight, and to bring entertainment, and to be a leader. You're just fine tuning and tweaking it because you're very much on the right path. So we love you very much, Leos. Mwah! And they're blowing you kisses. All right, I'm going to go on and make the next fire sign video. Love y'all who tuned in live. Bye.